Aggressive Defiance TV. Aggressive as fuck. Aggressive gang.
The only white boy you know who did it.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another show, another live, another get down, another fun time. I hope y'all are doing well. Yes, I will, Puppy Puddle. I'll sure do that as soon as I get up off here. I appreciate y'all pulling up and coming on in. As you come in, please hit that like button. Please smash the subscribe button. So, the Whitaker family fiasco moves on, right? The train keeps rolling all night long. The train keeps a rolling. What's up, AC? What up, Just? Darlene, Puppy Puddle, Sandy, Lisa, hello, Virginia. How are you doing? Get in that chat, y'all. I appreciate you. The Whitakers fiasco keeps going on. There's new people, new faces, and now there are new requirements.
Right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Foes bring hoes out, and 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum, bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no Crips and Bloods, it's just clicks and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit, and I ain't with that wrestling tongues. I'm cutthroat, bitch, and kill some and go on and run. I know my time ain't gonna be long for all the shit that I done, but till then, I'm getting it on, ready to accept what comes.
Well, we're back. That minute don't last long, does it? Man, let's get into this, y'all. We got new people, new faces, new requirements. So let's get into the new people and the new faces, right? Why waste any time?
So it's pouring the rain. We're wet, and we've got a load of groceries here. Thanks to some donators who want to kind of remain anonymous. This didn't come from me. I don't have like $1 in this. This is just me delivering it. I've got gas money in it. That's it at this point, and then just a little bit of time. But we've got some lunch meat here and cheese, and we have another lunch meat. We've got hot dogs, hamburgers, toilet paper, Gatorade, 3 loaves of bread. We've got buns down here. Over here, we've got hamburgers.
We got it.
We got peanut butter. So
Thank
you
you,
know who
Lisa.
you are. 2 thumbs ups. 2 big. So we're unloading all these groceries here.
I'm very grateful. Thank you for the groceries.
Oh, thank y'all people for the groceries. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, there's a thank you. There's a big thank you right there. That's something that Eric said that he never got. He said that the Whitakers never gave him a thank you. They said thank you.
Coming up for the winter, they got the stovepipe here. They're getting ready to put it together. That way they can get the stove nice and warm. And we got the load of wood right here, getting ready to get burnt. That time of the year that we got to stay warm and fat.
Oh man. Oh man, oh man. That's the first I've witnessed as well. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Come on in. Step on in. We're looking at the new people and the new faces. We've got a couple videos to go over here of Brian. So we're going to take a look at these videos first, and then we'll get back into reacting to that interview yesterday. Salute to James. What's up, James?
Good morning, guys. So, you know, I get such a big kick out of reading the comments that you guys always like to leave. And a lot of times I don't respond to them. Sometimes I do. I'll respond to maybe 5 or 10, you know, of like the strongest comments and the ones that are like 99.9% directed towards me or other people.
What's up,
You
Land?
guys have all passed judgment on me because of experiences that the Whitakers have displayed on social media. You know, rather it be Mark because of things that happened with BJ, or rather it be Patrick and Eric. And I just wanted to come on here and say today that the Whitakers have court this morning. They didn't have court on.
Huh. Amy Crum. The Whitakers had court this morning. All you Facebook social justice warriors, the Whitakers had court this morning. Ah,
On the first. That guy, Tomlinson, he's got it. I like him. You know, he's always reporting on what's going on. And it's just very interesting that you guys always are real quick to throw hatchets and axes at like me because of what they've been through and what you guys have saw on social media. And you know what the craziest thing is? That, you know, like this is all for the Whitakers, you know, the money. It's always money, 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 money. Like you guys go so crazy over this. Who's making money? Look who's making money. Look who's financially gaining off of this. Money, money.
hold on. Isn't that how you made your presence known on Facebook, Brian? You started by going at the two gentlemen you're trying to replace. Clout is a deadly drug, y'all. It is. And it's pretty sad you have to get your clout from an inbred family in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. But hey, man, I guess you got to get it somewhere, right?
Money. And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
at the end of the day, the Whitakers are owed millions of dollars, okay?
I wouldn't go that far. I definitely would not go that far. Millions? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't even get near
And
that.
they're going to get their millions of dollars. They just haven't got it yet because they haven't had the right people around them to make sure that they got it. And now that they've got the right people, somewhat, and I'm going to consider myself one of the right people, whether you like it or not, whether you want to self-proclaim that I'm this big, huge bad guy or whatever, because just systematically I'm helping them put some content out there. So I just fall right into the category and the criteria of the bad guy. Whether you guys like it or not, I'm going to keep helping them. They're going to court today, and they're going to ask the judge for a continuance. They're going to tell that judge that they want their family back and that they want a punch list of what they need to do in order for that to happen. And some of you like the idea and some of you don't. But you know what I like the idea of? I like the idea of them getting an attorney and making sure that people that use their name, that they get paid for it. And that's
Oh boy, not another one. The Whitakers, the Whitakers, the Whitakers, the Whitakers, the Whitakers of Odd, West Virginia, the Whitaker family, Ray, Lorraine, Timmy, Betty, BJ, Larry. I've used it 1,000,000 times. You think you're going to sue me, bro? What? You think you own rights to these videos? Holy moly, not another one, bro. Not another one. Brian, I'm hoping you're a little bit different, buddy. But hey, you probably won't be the last.
Including me. If I ever start making money off of my page, if I ever, I am trying to get monetized, and I'm trying to do that so that I can help them financially. But if I ever get monetized, I want to make sure that they get paid from me. If, the lawyer can go dig out $500,000 off.
Like the last one said that too. The last one was so good at it too. And the one before that, yeah, they were great at it too. Everybody believed the shit out of them too. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Turn me in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
A mark and $500,000 off of Patrick and Eric, good on them. But you guys are like, money, money, money. Now look who's laughing now. Look who's profiting now. And you guys are so quick to throw DJ under the bus. Okay.
You can't get that court order. You can't. Well, hello there, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to make money off YouTube. No one starts a social media career and says, well, hope I don't get paid off of this. Do you think you're talking to all dummies? You might be talking to some dummies, Brian, but all of us aren't dummies out here. You can cut that out, bro. You can cut that out.
Maybe BJ is not the perfect family member. Maybe she's not the one to answer all the prayers for everybody who's pulling for the Whitakers. But I'll tell you what BJ is. BJ's a human being.
Never.
And BJ has went down some dark paths. And I think that, with a little bit of a better life and a little bit of a financial gain, I think, maybe she might actually do a little better, because when you're at rock bottom and you don't even have money for groceries and you don't have a vehicle and you're living in a camper beside of your parents at, 40 some years old, maybe getting high makes the day better.
You think so? What's changed for generations of generations on them then? Let me know. What's changed for generations of this family?
And so if they had a little bit of money coming in, okay, you guys go, well, she's going to go get high. Okay. But maybe she might also say, you know what? I want to spend this money on some goods, so let me go get clean. You never know. But you won't even give her that chance. You won't give the family a chance because you're like, money, 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 money. And everybody's mad about the money. Well, if you don't like it and you're that angry and that negative, then go away. Quit watching it. Go back to Netflix and start watching Poop Cruise, okay? And we'll holler at you later. But if you want to support and you want to come in here with some positivity, then we welcome the challenge from you guys to push for the right things to happen here. We really do. We really welcome for that push. And all this negative.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you this much. Hello, Nora. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You got me hook, line, sinking. You got me hooked, bro. Straight up. Because now I'm on it. Now I'm going to watch all this fiasco take place. Yep. I am. I'm going to watch it all. I'm going to report on it. I'm going to watch on it. I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I'm going to give my point of view on it. I'm going to give how I feel about it. Because I'm in my damn well American rights to do so. I'm going to say this, Brian, I hope the best for you, bub. I do. I don't see any wrong in you just because you've done some things in the past, whatever. Everybody's done that. I don't even give a fuck. But like, you definitely have to like prove it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if there's even anything to prove. It could be the family's fucking reason why they're like this. It doesn't even have to be anybody's fault filming them. It could be the family all along just sabotaging everything themselves. Mark offered to pay it. Mark offered to pay it. Hello, chat. What's up, Blaze? AC, salute. Christine. Lady Blindwolf. Treasure Vingo. Tabitha. Tina. Joe. Everybody in the chat. Treasure. You think he's full of shit? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope something's different. That's all I can say. That's all anybody can do. We can't, like, I'm not one of those people. Hello, Luann. Hello. I'm not one of those people that are just going to start dogging on Brian because he picked up this project. I mean, he really knew when to get it, didn't he? Hey, I want to talk to BJ. You did. You did, buddy.
About, oh, well, that's not this and that's not that. And you guys got it all wrong. Y'all really do. Y'all think that y'all got you got me down for some kind of like liar and scammer and stuff. It's not the case, man. It's really not.
I don't
the case.
believe that. I don't think you are.
Half of y'all got it right, but the other half of y'all are just like dead ass set on he's the bad guy.
But that's what everybody has already said before him. These are the same echoed fucking statements. Seriously, these are the same echoed statements of people before him. I'm not up here to dog him, right? I'm not going to like say anything bad about him because I don't know the man personally. But like, you can guarantee that the world is going to hold your feet to the fire on this one. It's going to be all eyes on you, buddy. And you should expect that. You should expect that. I don't know.
That's the one. That's the new guy right there. The one that's got 46 years old and he's got a full head of hair. There's something fishy about that guy. So, I don't know, man. Let's just all be positive. I'll give you guys an update today after court as to what happened. Hell, I might even take you to the damn in the courtroom with them if they'll let me. So,
why would you
stick
do
around,
that?
stay tuned, like, subscribe.
Why the fuck would you do that? So you are trying to make it a fiasco. All right, so you guys want to hear what happened at court? So he says, I'm not even going to say this is the truth. Fuck, I don't even know what to believe anymore. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what to believe. Should I just even stop covering them? Because I don't even know what to believe at this point. Who to believe, what to believe. Yeah, like, you shouldn't have to video if you're helping somebody or not. You're right about that. You're dead up right. So he shared this video.
All right, so hey guys, I wanted to come on here real quick and give you guys an update. It's about 5:30. I know you guys have been waiting all day patiently for some kind of
wait on
what
anything,
happened.
buddy.
today in court.
Hold on, stop for a second. I didn't wait on anything. I wasn't sitting around going, Brian Cody, give us an update. What's the update, Brian Cody? No, sir. No, sir.
Type of video.
I was going to get it anyway.
So I can't go into specific details right now with you guys. Not maybe till a little bit later this evening, or until I speak with the family a little bit more in detail about exactly what they want.
What's up, KY
the
Mama?
message out or whatever. But on a positive note, where we're at right now with things for the update for the evening is that you guys need to be aware that Betty and Larry need a very good family attorney. And we need to make that happen for them, or at least try to facilitate
I bet,
that.
buddy.
And in addition to that, we need to maybe try to get them a just a general legal counsel that's outside of the family attorney. So that's kind of where we're at right there.
We're not asking for much. We're not asking for much. Everybody just gave and gave and gave. And then the people that you gave it to just said, fuck you. We didn't giving it to them because we don't want to. Because of our own selfish reasons. I don't want to give it to them. And then here he says, they're going to need a good attorney. They're going to need a good attorney. And then they're going to need legal counsel outside of that attorney. Yep. Oh, and guess what? They'll need a house too. Just wait.
I learned today from the legal system is that Betty and Larry need to have a suitable home for the family to come home to, for the courts and the state to release them back into Betty's, I guess, guardianship, care, custody, control. In that light is that she needs to have a home that's suitable. And I made a video about 10 minutes ago, and then I thought about it and I deleted it because I said,
and you know what's funny? You know what the funniest thing about this is? And I've heard every one of these creators that's dealt with the Whitakers. No other content creator should be making money off the Whitakers. They shouldn't even be able to react to it. They shouldn't have their own thoughts. They shouldn't have their own opinions. If they do, they should give it to the Whitakers. You motherfuckers ain't giving it to the Whitakers. So eat a dick.
ADA compliant. And the first two comments, you guys were already tearing that apart. If you guys notice, everybody in that family is on a cane. Ray's not necessarily on a cane, but Ray has some serious issues with his knees. And Lorraine's on a cane. Betty's on a cane. I'm not really sure about Larry. He, sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. Depends on what he's doing. But the information
Here we go.
to me.
Here we go. They need an attorney. They need legal counsel. They need a house. Right? Right? Well, guess what? Patrick and Eric done made a ton of money. Let's get them to give it up. It's sitting right there. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? There are two gentlemen that have confessed to holding Whitaker's money. Their people are gone, right? So now we're facing that they need to get back with their family. Other than a house, and this family needs to get back together is what you're pushing, right? Well, now they need a fucking lawyer and a house. So get on it. You two gentlemen, get on it. Get on it.
Today is that the home needs to be, in the future, it needs to be ADA compatible,
That's
ADA
how I feel.
Compliant. So, because they're in their elder years, right? And additionally to that, it needs to be set up however, whatever terminology that you guys want to use for it,
$7,000
it needs to be
retains
set
an
up as
attorney.
if it was like an adoption home. So if any of you guys know anything about an adoption home, there has to be a escape plan, there has to be an evacuation plan, there has to be emergency phone numbers posted. You've got to have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors in every room. You got to have fire extinguishers. You got to have a ladder if you're on a second story, to where you can, like, collapsible ladder, throw it out the window so that you can escape.
Because
It has
some
to
way
be a
Ray,
safe
because some way Ray's gonna climb down that ladder, right? Lorraine's gonna climb down the ladder, right?
home, and that's what, like, CPS and APS says that is suitable for them to, approve someone. Like, if you wanted to adopt a child, you have to have a home that's suitable for that. And the home that they currently live in does not, it doesn't pass the smell test, it doesn't pass the standards, and it would take a lot of money to bring
Hello,
that
Sun
house
Kiss.
up to standard.
Native, what's good?
So what we need is to try to, put Betty and Larry in a position of having a home that is suitable for them to come home to and be approved by APS and by the courts. So in the video, I said, it needs to be ADA compliant. In theory, it does.
Howdy, Terry.
But that's not a specific direction from the court. So, like I said, I know you guys will tear that apart. But where they're all in their 70s and 80s, they are going to need some ADA compliant things in the very, very near future. But it will need to meet those requirements of, as if it was an adoption home or a caretaker home. And there is very specific things in there. Like I said, I've already mentioned them. I don't need to go over those again and repeat myself. And then, of course, the caretaker or the home health care nurse, the home health care aide, whoever has care, custody, and control, will have to be certified on some things. They'll have to have CPR, first aid, things like that. So that's where we're at. I've been asking for a list of what do we need to do in order to get them home, and I got that list today. And so I'm not going to say anything further. I'm going to talk with the family this evening a little more, and I'm going to find out exactly what message that they want to put out themselves, or do they want me to put out, and then we'll go from there. So I wanted to give you guys the update. Sorry about the video that was only up for 1 minute and 50 of you guys got to see it and tear it apart. I hate that you guys feel like you got misinformed there. It's the way it is, guys. Let's just try to have a positive night. And we did, learn some things today. So that's a positive. The positive is we learned some things today, and I'm sharing them with you.
Yeah, y'all
guys, so that way you will know what's going on. I know you guys been waiting on that update all day, and that's where we're at right now. So stay tuned, and we'll get back on here after we get some clarifications.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What does the chat think? Hello, I'm her. So I think I need a glass of wine. Think it will never happen? Fuck that guy. After money. Leave the three where they are. Hello from West Texas. Hello, Bobby. Means they have to have means like meaningful. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That's not a little to come up with there. Blowing smoke. Another money grab. The problem is, man, those three are taken away. Trying to take over Eric's place. Damn. Yeah, you could almost think there would be neglect charges, but I don't know if it would be neglect because she lived that way too. It kind of would be neglect if she didn't live that way and she was neglecting them. She was neglecting herself too. Okay, Memphis. I guarantee if they saw BJ hitting them in the house. I don't know. I don't know what they saw or anything like that. I'm just the messenger. I'm just bringing you all the information, and you guys may do what you do with it. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions because that's what we do over here. But it is just our thoughts and opinions. That's what I was thinking too, Taylor. That's what I was thinking too. It's like they put their back up against the wall because, for one, they don't even have guardianship. You're going to have to go through courts to get guardianship first. I know this. If she's not a legal guardian over those 3 people that are above age, then that's first. You're going to have to establish legal guardianship. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to get them. They're going to be wards of the state forever. I don't know if there was charges. They would have to arrest her if there was charges.
Not sure what
We'll
that
get a
is,
drink, guys. I'll be right back.
but that's what he posted. I think that it was posted in different locations too. Like that Dwayne was putting it out somewhere on some format, but I don't know where. So I don't know if it was
On
the
Dad
same.
Talk. I think one was on Dad Talk.
Yeah, I think one was on Dad Talks because there's a Dad Talks page as well and an Eric Carroll page. So that's where the confusion might be coming to as well.
Yeah.
And different things were
Good
being
point,
posted. It
Strawberry.
was also said that he had a quote quote man that takes care of the donations for him. So I don't know if that quote quote man is the person that is that their Venmo or I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either, but I know that his Dad Talk, and I know that the YouTube, that's where all that this whole thing of the donation money, of me getting accused of donation money, ain't nobody ever sent me donation money. And that's why I was so like, I
don't
give my
think so,
phone,
buddy. I
my
think
phones
people
to the
have-
police. I was like, here you go. I don't have nothing to hide.
So how was the donate? Do you know anything from the back end, like how the money was separated?
So he did have to give his phones to the police. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
From what was considered a donation was the stuff on YouTube and the stars on Facebook.
I think so
and
too.
People send you like super chats, cash, or all of that super chat stuff and stars was considered a Whitaker donation.
Oh, they're just going to have to move. If they're talking about a new house, they're just going to have to move. There is no building them a house on their land and all that. That's a fairy tale. They'll just have to move. You're right, lady. Wonder if Eric had to turn over his phone too. Good point.
Yep.
Okay, so that because we didn't know if it was only Cash App money or Venmo money that people chose to send that way, if that's considered a quote donation.
They were sending money to him through Cash App and Venmo and through Dad Talk, and then some other form of some other kind of form of something I'm not sure about.
but not through super chats and super thanks, because you got to wait a month to get that. That's what I'm confused, because he made a comment too that, and I maybe I misheard it, but
Let me drop this so I can add Good and Onion, because I don't know how many I can have or things I can have open. Okay. Go ahead, Toddy.
okay. Where he said,
didn't.
I forgot what I was doing. I wasn't sure you heard me.
I don't think they're gonna try to rent. I don't think they're gonna try to rent. I think they're gonna try to play on people's heartstrings again. And sadly enough, ladies and gentlemen, people are gonna do it. People are gonna do it.
Heard me there for a second. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought
What's up,
there.
Freddie?
I was confused about what you were saying, so sorry about that.
So, Good and Onion probably has another question. You know, she probably went out looking around and she got to clarify something. But I don't want to get off that property yet with the Amish. I want to go back to that, because if Eric knew about that being an heirship and stuff, then why did he perceive? And if you knew, did you just kind of feel like you needed to write it out with him about building a house? If he knew it was tied up in heirship, you can't build on something that they don't.
I seen the I seen your email. I seen it earlier. I remember now. The video of the timeline.
Actually,
That right there is where the confrontation started with me and Eric.
Okay.
He was just trying to do so much. I mean, it's kind of like he wanted everything to happen. He wanted everything to happen now. And I was just like, I tried to explain to him. I said, we live in West Virginia. We don't live in Georgia. It gets cold in West Virginia 3 months ahead of what Georgia does. And you're talking about building a house that wouldn't get done until December.
Nah, buddy. People work out. No. People frame during the winter. People fucking. No. You're wrong there, Patrick. You're wrong. People do all that through the winter, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched it.
Right. And do you know why he wanted the Amish to do it? I'm sure that there are local contractors in West Virginia that could have used
Because he had somebody that was ex-Amish that could get in with them. Do you understand that you can't even talk to an Amish reservation? Like, they won't even care to even think about doing something for you. To get the Amish to do something like this is a large task, y'all. It is. It truly is. I don't believe any home can be built in 3 days. There's a lot of work that goes into building a home. You got frame. A frame can go up in 3 days. Yeah, I don't know what they want, Lisa. I don't know. They may be going out on their own field trips and shit and having fun on their own now. They may. Well, you have to pay them. They were trying to get it done for free. You can pay the Amish. Well, I'm saying the Amish can build a home in 3 days, but do you understand that there's an insulation that goes into it? There's like a lot of electricity that goes into a home. Yeah, you can frame up a home in 3 days, but you can't plumb it. You can't fucking add all the fixtures and all that. Let's have some. But this is for someone else.
Business. Why did he go over to Virginia into Perrysburg area to find Amish there?
In Perrysburg,
I know, Cuddy.
I'll tell you why that
There's
happens.
no
because
moving
whenever
anywhere
you involve
from you,
yourself
man.
with the Amish and having them to build something
They're
for
not building a house for the Amish, y'all. Come on. They were supposed to have heated floors. You think that's going to be done in 3 days? They don't represent your state, Tabitha. I said that early on covering the Whitakers. These people do not represent the state of West Virginia.
They don't go through the same banks that we do. They have their own bank.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is you have to know them to get it free done. This was going to be done free. This was going to be done off the backs of the Whitakers being, having issues and all this. This is going to be done free. Does people think that this was going to be bought and paid for? He brung in the mask dude because he was an ex-Amish folk to talk to these Amish people to get them to understand that this is a family that needs this. And that it'll look good on their, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. It wasn't something that they were going to fucking pay for. The Whitakers, nobody was going to fund that. That was something that Eric was going to get done for free.
Track that down. It's something Bird Bank. And was
It's
that
called the
bank
Bank of the
going to be
Whitakers.
the bank, that Bird Bank that's in that area and up to Pennsylvania?
He
Is
said
that the bank that was going to be
Mild, West
responsible,
Virginia.
if you knew, allegedly, going to be responsible for the Whitaker money?
Well, like I said, whenever I was out there at that, condo, those guys come out there. He didn't bother introducing me to them or nothing. I mean,
no, it's not what they just said, Tina. The Whitakers need a whole new home. It was just said. For them three to come home, they need a whole new house. And it has to be APA certified.
and it was like I didn't even exist. So I don't know exactly what his motive was right there, but I'm sure it wasn't good.
So why did the fallout happen around the house? Like what took
Literally a
place? If
shithole.
you don't mind telling us.
What do you mean? What took place around the
Like
house?
you said that something about you knew it was an airship, and that's when the fallout started to begin because you can't move that quick. Like how did he respond to that?
He didn't respond to it that well. I mean, that's why all this stuff with BJ got involved in it.
Do you think BJ was a
What?
scapegoat?
Yep, you damn right I do.
Yeah.
And then that's how a lot of us are feeling too. Like for me over here, and I've been saying, I'm like, it looks to me like
Why can't it just be that Eric didn't want those three to be abused, so he did something about it? How can it just be that? Why is it that he has this master plan spun up and all that? Why is it the fact that Eric just didn't want these people abused any longer? So he used BJ as a scapegoat. No, Patrick, that's not what he did. This thing gets people so outside of normal thinking and normal, based reality sometimes. And people just get so far outside of their own thinking, and they just start coming up with these crazy narratives, man. Yeah, you could make a modular home compliant for sure. You could do it pretty quickly. Yeah, I think that's where Eric went wrong. If Eric was going to build them a home, he should have went in there and built them a home. He shouldn't have got involved with the the everyday livings of the Whitakers, right? That's just the way I feel. And I think he got his heart too much involved. Patrick's seen it a different way than Eric because Patrick lived so close to these people. He's seen them every day. I know.
Like, I'm not saying Eric, I think Eric came into this seeing an opportunity, which, I mean, he's a podcaster. That's what YouTubers do, just like Mark. Not saying anything was wrong with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I think that once he found, this is just my perspective, I'm not saying there's any truth to it, but once he found out that the house is not plausible because of the airship and it's going to take time, a lot of time, it wasn't benefiting him to what he needed it to do.
I think the whole thing with the Amish was a scapegoat because he talked about permits, and there's no way that you can get permits that quick. And he said that he talked to a lawyer, which turned out to be somebody called that lawyer, and they said we've never had a conversation with them about anything.
True, Tabitha. See, there's some normal thinking right there. That is so true, bro. So hypocritical. Yeah, he's literally using BJ as a scapegoat to give them their $7,000. I'm not just going to go down there and give them their $7,000. What? What have you been doing with any of the money beforehand? None of it ever went to them? Hello, Mackenzie.
Yeah, that's
now.
facts.
Wait a minute, because I just want to say that again. That lady, just because I want to be fair in addressing things that were brought to my attention, I don't know what the truth is. I just want to say that that lady, Sunny, said that she had called some lawyers, and that one of them in the area said that it was
I didn't say he had good intentions. I didn't say he had good intentions. See what I mean? Where did I say he had good intentions? I said if he was going to go in there and build him a house, he shouldn't got his little heart involved. That's all I said. Don't put words in my mouth.
Conflict of interest.
Yes, because I guess Eric at least called somebody about that, according to her.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm not on either one of these men's side at this point because they both have see, there you go with the could have beens or whatabouts or whataboutisms or could have beens, Garnetta. You sure act like it, but you said I said something. God damn.
Okay.
But there was no official attorney working with him to set up an airship.
No,
they both have openly said they're holding
in that area. We don't know if in another area, right? We got to leave that. He may have been doing it some
I don't
other
know
area.
who Brian is.
I don't see where he had done it any other.
Brian is the guy that says he lives in Odd, West Virginia or Beckley or something like that. I don't know who he is. Apparently somebody that's helping the family again.
Area because I mean that was exactly what he.
I think both of these guys had good intentions. If you want to know the truth, I think both of them at one point in time had good intentions. But you know what gets involved? Money and bullshit. It happens every time.
Tried to bring the point that he told people that he contacted that lawyer about setting up a trust, and then whenever that lawyer was asked about setting up that trust, they're like, we ain't never talked to him about, he said something about making an appointment, but there was never a meeting.
That's the guy's name begins with a D, I believe. Duggan or something like that.
So the good nun is here, and it must be important.
What's up,
so let
Davey?
me see what she needs. Girl.
You know, if I have too many questions, I'm not staying in the chat to ask.
No, I know
You're
it.
stupid, bro.
Patrick, I actually have a question about this
You're
situation.
crazy,
Do
baby.
you have any proof of the conversations where you confronted him about knowing about the heirship and still moving?
You know what's? You're right about that, Twisted. Ain't a damn thing changed. But the three of them are in the state's custody, and the faces. A new person gets involved now. How many different people have been involved since this all went fucking haywire? Jeez Louise, bro.
Moving forward and collecting for the money for the homage to build?
You know what?
Like-
If somebody's interested in it, like Toddy or you, or I mean, if this is something about getting the truth out and having clarification, I will give anybody that wants it the whole damn
I will take
conversation of me and Eric from beginning to end.
I will take it. I will take it and be careful with it. I will share it with Lady K if that's
Okay.
all right. And no offense against Good Nunya. I just don't know Good
Oh,
Nunya.
I don't want it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it,
And
Toddy.
I may
You're good.
ask, but I'll be straight up on a public platform. I may ask Good Nunya, be like, will you help me decipher this? Because she knows
Y'all gonna get me a birthday stripper? Not Brooke, though, y'all. Not Brooke. No. No. What's up, Kevin? But hey, I'll take a birthday stripper or two. Shout out to Native. I appreciate you, baby.
Right now, 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 right now.
Well,
Yeah, baby, yeah.
they're gonna sue me. They're gonna sue me. They got copyrighted material. They're coming after me, bro. Making money off the Whitakers.
I just like to have fun.
Shout out to these two
I take
ladies.
things serious,
Shout out to these two ladies that did the interview, though, man. Again, props to you guys.
but I am invested in this case, or I wouldn't, come up here and said, let's talk, Patrick.
What's up,
But
baby?
she
You
may
guys
have
out?
some questions that wouldn't cross my mind and think outside of the box. So I do
No, I just had a birthday at the end of September.
have people behind me that I do trust and that I will ask questions. It's not a lot. It would be her. But she's not going to share it anywhere.
No,
And
no,
if
it's not
there's
that's
something
not
that we need
content
to
for me.
blur,
I don't
that's
do
fine
this
too.
content. The other question I had is Toddy had a good point earlier, is that people have to be held responsible for their own parts that they've played and all of that. I was curious, Patrick, if you could tell us what if any parts you felt you're responsible for in this situation.
Well, that's a hard question to answer because, if I hadn't have brought Eric into any of this, none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah,
I feel responsible for.
They need to stop.
Don't think that I don't wake up every day and walk out on my porch or hobble out on my porch with coffee and wonder why Timmy ain't running up the damn road screaming at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's fair enough.
I'm just going to be real with you because people look at people as just, figures that they're seeing blips of, but I would want to think that there is some guilt, like, damn, if I wouldn't have done this,
Can we stop the
this
blame
wouldn't have
game
happened.
already,
My
though?
life wouldn't be turned upside down. The family of the Whitakers wouldn't be turned upside down. They'd still be doing what they've always done, generation
There's
after
only so much
generation.
legal aid
And I'm
gonna
very,
do for you,
and
though, to be
I do
honest.
goof around a lot, but on a serious note, I think that people got involved. You're a neighbor, okay? But Mr. Eric came in and acting like he was going to run the show. I really wish someone would have suggested to the group of people, you and Mr. Eric, that we need to get some professional people in here that can deal with some emotional trauma that's been passed down generations, some advocates to make sure that what they're signing is accurate, that's going to benefit them in the long run and help them process what's going on. That's where I kind of feel like the Whitakers were let down. And
And not only that, but had they have done that, it would have kept everybody's hands clean and nobody would be here asking anything.
But I know
Get
you
used
sit
to
with your
Brian.
neighbor,
Get used to Brian, y'all, because that's where you're going to have to go to get Whitaker information again.
Patrick. You didn't think that far into it. Okay.
Unless you get it here. Or Lady
Can I
K
add
or
something
Dottie
there
or
though?
somebody.
Patrick, were you collecting any money when you were doing the content before Eric came along, or
No.
did the money kick in once Eric came along?
When it kicked in once Eric come along.
Huh?
Well, you were doing the GoFundMe, and that's how he found you.
Well, he did
Well,
have one. He had a GoFundMe.
I did a GoFundMe, and that was because Betty told me one day that she needed groceries, and I'm like, Betty, I don't know what to do about, so I set up a GoFundMe. It ended up being like $211,
Okay.
and I
Okay,
took her grocery shopping with it, and then I was like, this ain't a good idea because of what had happened before with the
Drive
GoFundMe
on the
with Mark, and
stripper,
it just
bro?
went to hell in a handbasket.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I might get a stripper.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Credits received. Thank you for your monetary support.
Right now, 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 right now.
Basket. And I was just like, nah, we ain't gonna do this. So that was the end of
What's
that.
up, lady?
Okay.
Right.
Would you be willing to share a copy of the contract with Toddy or Lady K as well?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Man, why, Patrick? I guess you're trying to be transparent, but you know you're being investigated, right?
All right. Thank you for answering my questions again.
Well,
You're
good.
welcome.
Then, yeah, I'm going to.
$10
You're going to get you
stripper?
invested in whatever I get. Sim, we're going to
It's
go
gonna be
over it.
hot.
So, because you know me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, and to the point, I'm not doubting that Eric may not have multiple Venmos. What I'm saying though is that what was being said at the time when you were showing those two receipts for the Venmos is that's where the difference was shown, and that is not where the difference is shown. So that's what I was actually clarifying. Those receipts don't belong as proof. Like, they're not proof that there are different Venmos. It appears that there's different receipts somewhere out there that people who are way more, in tune with this topic probably do have. But I was just clarifying that those receipts don't show that there's multiple Venmos used. That's all that I was saying.
Well, wait. I'm going to ask.
There is multiple Venmos. I can tell you that right now.
There may be, but the receipts that she showed does not show that. That's what I'm saying.
So, but wait a minute. Let me ask a question.
Dude, the good Nunya is fucking on it, y'all. She is on it, dude. What's up, Jason? The good Nunya was on it, bro.
So,
way to go.
Now, the Dad Talk Venmo was a different Venmo than the Venmo that went to Patrick and Eric, right?
There's also a Venmo
No.
that's a
The
David Walt
receipts that you
Venmo.
showed of Patrick, that is the Dad Talk Venmo. The
'Cause it
receipts that are shown of the Facebook post and that it's in the comments is the Dad Talk Venmo.
Yeah, it says Dad Talk with a question. I'm just going to put it back up here.
I thought it said Eric Carroll. I'm sorry. So that's okay.
It has
so,
his
okay.
name, but that's not his actual Venmo. His @ symbol right below that is the
Okay,
Dad
because
Talk,
I don't
which
have
that's his
Venmo.
actual page.
Okay, cool. Because that's what I thought. That's me that thought that. I said that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't use Venmo, and I saw his name, and I saw the LLC, so I took it as two. My mistake. Thank you. Thank you.
No worries. Like, Lady K
No,
is my
I'm glad
friend. That's
you
the only
showed
reason why I was
that.
clarifying it is just to make sure that, like, nobody tries to come out, come against her saying she said these are all, like, I just wanted to clarify it for her sake. That's all. No biggie.
Yeah, and whenever we get questioned on, I'll come back and I'll follow the trail.
That's
Whenever
like
I do
my
get
audience.
questioned
They
on
hold
stuff, I
my
do
feet
go.
to the fire too. I like it. Keeps me honest, man. Eric lawyered up.
back and try to prove myself either right or I prove myself wrong. I have no shame in my game to admit that I've made a
Well,
mistake.
let me tell you something that's strange. This is
Everybody
something
makes
that's
mistakes.
strange that I seen today. So the lawyer in question that sent that information, that sent that letter to Betty, I didn't get no letter. So, it makes me wonder, like, what kind of angle is this lawyer trying to go at? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're worried.
Well,
Right,
they
and
have to. I'm sorry. Go
Ah.
ahead, Lady K.
that's very interesting that they didn't send you one along with Betty, because I think if you go back to listen to his video that he put up on his personal page, Mr. Eric, that it was mentioned that he was sending every party involved a letter from an attorney.
Yep. Well, I ain't got one, and I live
That's Patrick getting interviewed
on the
with
same
Lady
road as
K and
Betty,
Toddy
and I live
Oneskip.
150 yards from her. So explain that.
Tyler is the guy that did the video trying to bust out Mark, trying to say Mark didn't give him money and shit. That's who Tyler is.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think a lawyer could just. A lawyer is not going to intentionally do that, to be honest with you, because they could get in trouble for that. It's not worth a license to be lost,
Yeah.
or to go under scrutiny for, moral or integrity. So it might just be the mail. I don't know, but I can't see a lawyer intentionally leaving you out of something.
Well,
He's not
I mean,
in contract.
I think it's odd.
Sorry, question from the chat real quick. Patrick, did you happen to take any videos or pictures of the Airbnb before you left it?
I left the Airbnb, let's see, on the night of September the 5th. That's when everybody was over
That wasn't
at
the ass
the
question.
Airbnb. And I left the 6th, the morning of the 6th at like 7 or 8 o'clock. So yeah, there's pictures of it. I mean, I'm thinking that the one picture that Toddy showed, or somebody showed with the TV in the Airbnb that I was at, that's where I was at.
Where they went ahead to donate or give the TV, and you said that was donated because of a remote that was missing. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct.
I am nobody.
What happened to
And
the
that's
TV?
a picture of the TV when you left out of the Airbnb?
That's
Or that's
what
a picture from the Airbnb website?
That's the picture from the Airbnb. The Airbnb, I had a certain person that I told Toddy yesterday I had to straighten her up on, I don't guess I straightened her up, but I had a friend that was helping me, like right after I broke my leg, and she come over like every day, and she cleaned every single day. That place was spotless. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I also showed the text messages that Patrick allegedly had reached out to the owner of the Airbnb and said, hey, I'm paraphrasing something about, hey, I didn't mess up your Airbnb. Could you
I mean,
explain or something?
I can go back to that and read it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead and read. He had sent something to the owner of the Airbnb. I'm just paraphrasing because I obviously can't remember.
Okay, so let's
Do you
see.
have a screenshot of that, Lady K? Or
I do.
read it?
I do.
Okay.
I can go all the way down here and read the exact. Let's see.
And it's in my email somewhere. And
On 9/13, September the 13th at 3:28 p.m. I wrote, I just want you to know I don't appreciate you placating to Eric Carroll that I destroyed your condo at 103, especially when I was unable to walk. That place was kept clean as a whistle because I had a house cleaner there every day. And he got on YouTube and said that I trashed it. He brought your name into it too. He read it, but didn't say nothing. And I said, I'd be silent too. And then he read that. And I said, it's all good. I know the truth. And that's all that matters. And he read that. And then
That doesn't make it facts, though, Patrick. That just makes it you just coming at somebody. That doesn't make it facts, man. Thank you, Native.
The last thing that I sent him was show me the pictures of where I destroyed your condo. He wouldn't show me that. Here, I'll screenshot that and send that to Todd
That
right now.
doesn't prove
All right.
anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have them too because you did post it up on your channel too, and I'm over there clipping and stealing.
Hey,
Wait,
I don't.
but so the guy never responded at all?
Nope. You see where he read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send it right to you, Lady K, right now.
I mean,
yeah.
just again,
That
just
doesn't
being
make
fair, because
True or false, though. It doesn't. It makes it that the homeowner just doesn't want to get in a back and forth with you. Yeah, that's all it does, Scooter. Proves the dude he was texting wasn't being confrontational back. Yeah, it doesn't prove anything.
I have no dog in the
Sorry,
fight kind
bud.
of thing. If I'm the owner and you allegedly you destroyed my property or left it a mess or whatever, and I'm having to deal with that mess or collect money from the person who booked it, I may not communicate with you either. I would just be like, oh, blocked.
Well, he didn't block me, and I sent
Well,
him
it
4
wasn't blocked.
messages.
You could see it's
Well,
not
yeah,
blocked.
you can block on Airbnb, just being fair. But I'm just saying, the fact he didn't respond, I thought, and again, I could be wrong, but
That's
to
his
me, if
personal
it
cell
wasn't
phone
true,
number.
why wouldn't you be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have anything to say about the house. It's fine. I gave you 5 stars. Have a great day.
Well, that right there is on his personal email. That's not on an Airbnb website.
Oh, okay.
That's
This
his,
is a
well,
text message.
that's his personal text. That's his personal phone number.
It
Okay.
doesn't.
All right.
Okay, so I'm
Fair
about
enough,
to
then that's
show it
different.
here. As soon as it gets uploaded,
Doesn't prove anything.
Toddy sent it. I clicked in it, and nothing was there. So did you attach it, Toddy? Because it's saying
it should be right. It's not attached. It should be no.
True.
It says no
True,
subject,
Scooter.
but then it's blank.
There's no subject, but it should be in the it should be there. No, hang on.
Listen, you ladies, y'all ladies ain't gonna get this chance very often for y'all to gang up on me and whip my ass. I just want you to know that.
Well,
So you
here,
should have
that's-
it now, Lady K.
Okay, we could, we're being I'm one of the easiest people to get along with. I think, I'm a little brassy. People say I'm a little, whatever. But honestly, people are like, "Well, I'm not. She'll freaking drag you coast to coast or something." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Okay, so I'm gonna share this.
I'm just
Yeah,
here to placate myself.
Watson was fucking talking shit about Lady K. And I went over there to watch Lady K. And this is before Lady K ever come to this channel. And I was like, he's fucking out there, dude. That man is out there, boy. Some people just shouldn't come to the internet. And
Yeah, if I need some back, I'll be like, "Get him."
Just kidding.
I'm gonna
Patrick,
go
quick
to my
question.
mom's later and be like, Mom, I want you to fix me something to eat, but my ass is real sore.
So,
Okay.
here is the email. Here,
Text.
check out date of tomorrow at 11:30.
But that's a text message apparently from his private
I'm sorry,
phone to
text
private
message.
phone.
Let me correct myself. That is a text message. So it says, "So you tell
Same
me
thing
you
here.
don't have any other available rentals?" No, sir.
Yeah.
September 13th
Okay.
at 3:28. I just want you to know I don't appreciate you placating to
funny.
Eric Carroll that I destroyed
That's what he's doing, man, for real. He's having a hard run then watching.
your condo 103, especially when I was unable to even walk. That place was kept clean as a whistle because I had a house cleaner there every day, and he got on YouTube and said that I trashed it. He brought your name into it. I'd be silent too. It's all good. I know the truth, and that's all that matters. Show me the pictures where I destroyed the condo. So there is that, and that looks like a text message, and it was read at 9/13/2025. Whoa, shoot, that one got big. So I just want to show that it was read on 9/13/2025. So we'll
And
start
just
up
being
here.
fair, messages can be deleted, so can responses. But I'm take it for what it's worth. It doesn't matter to me either way. One question, and then I have to go eat lunch, so I'm gonna
Felt
hop
bad
down.
for him. Yeah, I was gonna like make a little video about him, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. Lady K destroyed him. Yeah, why's Patrick even got this dude's phone number? If Eric rented the condo, then how does Patrick have this guy's number?
Patrick, you said earlier that you live about 100, I think 150 feet or 150 yards or something like that away from their home.
Yeah.
Does your home have a septic system? And
Yeah.
if so, why would yours have one and theirs wouldn't?
Their home doesn't have a septic system because they live right on the creek. The creek is 10 foot away from the back of their house.
Yeah, it's like 5
And
feet.
that's what puts them in the flood zone, but not
And
you.
that, yeah, I live on the right side going down, which is about, well, I mean, I guess I could say 15 foot above creek level. And I live on the right and they live on the left, and the creek is on the left. So they live, their house is like 10 foot away from the creek.
Okay.
Wow.
And it
All right, I
has
wondered
flooded
what
in there
made the
too.
difference. Okay. Okay, perfect.
Did
Flooded
you ever have a
too?
septic there, Patrick?
Wow, dude.
Ever have a septic?
They have a septic on the other side of the road where the old house is.
Where the trailer was that caught on fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
That didn't answer.
So it says here, Runaway True said went back on another device.
He asked them, did that house ever have a septic? And he said, they had a septic across the street. Yeah, next time you drink spring water. Oh my God.
There were 3 different accounts: Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. 2 of which are Dad Talk for sure, and that is compiling of funds unless you
Commingling.
contact with Dad Talk.
Commingling. That's an offense. Yep.
Commingling. Sorry, I was reading from way back here. Sitting back in my chair, So sorry if I misspoke there.
That's okay. I mean, but commingling is that's a problem.
I read it as compiling.
That's okay.
Oh Lord Jesus, help me. Oh, so there was something else I was in here. I went too fast, I think, up here.
There's another. I will find it and I will send it to you all. There's also another Cash App and another Venmo, and the Venmo is David Walk.
Yes. Yeah. I have that. I sent that to Lady K.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then something about local productions.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 What is?
Whenever let me ask you, whenever
Okay,
your
that just meant
situation came
nothing.
and the house wasn't being built, and then
So that just meant nothing?
way Eric stated it was BJ's grumpy or meth hands or whatever, however he described her. Because we don't addict shame over here. I'm just going to let you know. We don't addict shame. People have a opportunity to get sober if there's a breath left in them. Okay. And that's just the way I feel about life.
Well, I mean, I feel that way too. But the thing about it is the situation that I see that's down there, and that's been brought up on many occasions, of telling them that this family's not going to come back as long as she's here living.
Oh, right. No,
And
let me tell you, you got to have boundaries, my friend, because if you don't have boundaries with people that are addicted to any type of substance,
So
and
true.
they have a past of using, abusing, I'm not saying that as like physical,
So
because I
true.
don't know, but if there's any type of, you have to have boundaries with someone that's in an active addiction for your own self-preservation. And I understand that completely, but to get up and just shame someone someone for addictions or past addiction, that's not my cup of tea. But there does definitely need some boundaries. BJ does not need to be interfering in what they have going on. And that's just my personal opinion. That has nothing to do with her not being able to get sobriety. She needs to go to a rehab. We made a whole clip of resources for her. Hopefully she would get it.
But the thing about it is, you have to want to be clean. People that like getting high, they don't want to be clean.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I was a counselor. I get that. Totally get that.
They do. They have to want it. But and nobody and everybody's bottom is different
Very
from
true.
each other's bottom if they're addicted. You know what I'm saying? So some, you know, and I understand that. And I understand,
Dude, they already live at the bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mark offered a rehab.
in a way of saying, you know, I'm afraid to give this money to them. But what is it going to take for them? You're going to feel comfortable to release their funding. It's just like you go to work, you get fired from your job, and you don't get your paycheck. You wouldn't want that. So, when
here's what this is what I have to do in order for me to feel better about the situation. I have the money. I can show it. But you also need to understand that the money that I have is my Facebook. It's not no donation from nobody. Nobody give it to me. It's off of monetization. So I don't have a problem giving them their money, but there has to be a way that that money is going to be utilized to better them. And if they get their money. Okay. So here's Brian Cody coming up here saying that they need to get a home and they need to get an attorney. There's a way to utilize the money that you guys have now made off of them. You guys helped ruin their fucking lives. Give back to them to try to build it back. And if they screw it up, then that's their fault. Right? There's the answer right there. And then it goes to somebody else. There's the answer. And they go down the road and they use it for drugs. I mean, what the hell is the point in that?
Right, I get it. I understand what you're saying, and I see both sides of it. Like, it's their money, no one's holding it from you, and they may not want you to go out there and put gas in your truck and rip and roar through the streets. You know, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
bet it
you
will,
can see it both
Scooter.
sides. But my point is as long as that they get what is deserved to them because they were the content. So I think that's why people in the chat are really upset, because just for the fact that, hey, you get paid, so do they. No one tells you how to spend your money. You shouldn't tell them. But I understand because you're close.
And I understand with them too. I can understand what they're saying, but I mean, they have to put themselves in my shoes. I mean, it took the Whitakers in order for this, in order to make money. But there's nobody that's on your channel going to say, well, you know, I got $5,000-$6,000 here. I'm just going to go down the road and just give it to some random stranger that I know that's doing dope whenever I know that their family needs something or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not going to do that.
No, and also there are other platforms that they have not been paid with either. So, with that being said, Mr. Eric hasn't came with all of the other monetary from the other platforms and dispersed their quote quote paycheck to them either.
What I have is peanuts compared to what they're owed.
So, do you even know what you guys have made throughout YouTube, your YouTube experience on the Whitaker page on just YouTube? Because I don't know if you compare, I don't know much about Facebook.
Well,
I can only speak about YouTube.
Only thing that I can tell you is that I've asked Eric about that and I never got a reply. I have no idea. I do know that whenever on September the 4th, I know what he showed me on YouTube. Other than that, I don't have an answer for anything else because those are not my platforms. I don't have Cash Apps or Venmos to none of that. I can't answer something I don't have what you need.
Right, exactly. And I knew that you had said that you don't have access to it, but I wanted to verify that you do not have access to see the back end of what they've made. Eric has access to that.
Absolutely not.
So, had you guys ever received money off of YouTube?
No, I'm not.
You have never received anything from. When did the YouTube page start? Was it in June, August, September?
YouTube started in well, let me think about this for a minute.
Yeah, if they
because
vote, it's theirs,
if I
man.
go back through
You
my
did the
text
right thing with it.
messages with him, he talks about YouTube and getting paid out for you. YouTube was
Jason is funny, bro.
supposed to be paid out in September.
He's got more.
Yeah, September. It was supposed to.
Go
I have
ask him.
some
He's got
messages
more.
between you two that I
Yeah.
got off of probably your page.
I'm supposed to get some of that too. I'm supposed to get some of that money too. That's what he's probably thinking. That's what he's probably thinking, y'all. I'm supposed to get some of that money over there too. You can know it's what he's thinking.
That said something about, and I think I might have misquoted and misread it. I
Okay.
believe that he said that it was 75,000.
No, he said he don't get no money of that. I heard him say that. So take that back, Eric.
It's monetized, and there's a $2,000 more dollars than what it was, and we're at 75,000 now. I was assuming that was money because monetization was said in the same sentence.
No,
Now
it
that
wasn't.
I look, then I went back and looked at it, and I had to correct myself. I think it was subscriber count.
It was subscriber. I can go back through. It would take me probably a damn year to go through the text messages between me and him. If I could figure out a way that I could offload text messages from my phone, I mean, you ladies it would blow your mind because like almost
You don't know how to offload text messages, bro? Screenshot, send, screenshot, send, screenshot, send. That's
every
simple.
conversation that there ever was between me and him, his main topic was money. We should be getting here. We should be getting there. We should have this.
He said that.
Hello.
He was
Yeah,
trying to
he
keep in
sounded
order.
like he might have got a phone call.
Okay.
But that is a good question. Does Patrick have an attorney? I
You
don't
there?
know if,
Yep.
Sorry, I had somebody calling in.
yeah, we figured we're pretty used to it. It just cuts you off right in mid sentence. So that's interesting. I wonder how much that's has a
We
potential.
back in there?
Yeah,
Yep, you're here.
All right.
The YouTube has a potential to have made you, the Whitakers, yourself, and Eric quite a bit of money. And I don't think it's not a good, I want to make it clear. If you're going to help someone make content, then you should be reimbursed. I agree with that. Now I can't agree with the third, and the third, but that's my opinion. So no one over here is going to tell you shouldn't be making something.
All right, I'm back. Is it working now?
Sorry, yeah, we were just
Sorry,
talking
yeah.
to you.
I was just talking to you like, shit. Can you hear us?
I'm getting a voicemail, so it's kind of cut me off.
Oh, I
Oh, okay.
understand. I
All right.
understand.
Well, someone in the chat wanted to know, do you have an attorney? Uh-oh, he's probably still. But that's a good question. If I was somebody in a situation, I would be getting myself an attorney.
I don't think he is.
It's a question.
I don't know. I don't know if he does or not.
Okay, so
Let me see if I can fix this.
Nope.
I don't know. Is it working now?
Yes.
We hear you. We hear you.
Because
Loud
I
and
just
clear.
hear you. I don't hear her.
Who don't you hear?
I don't hear Lady K.
Huh. Yeah, I hear you. Tell him I hear him.
She hears you. You don't hear her at all?
No, I don't hear her at all. No.
Do you hear me, Toddy?
I hear you.
Tell him I'm going to drop
Let me
him down
figure
and
this
then have
out.
him come back up.
Okay, so listen, wait a minute, Patrick. She's going to drop you down and have you come right back up, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right. Go ahead, Lady K.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Can you hear me, Toddy?
I can. I have a question before you bring them back on.
Sure.
What's the purpose of asking somebody their criminal record, and how long ago was it?
Yeah, I didn't see that one in there. Maybe I'm way behind.
Yeah, I would just ask myself how it applies to what's going on, because and you can say what you will or say what you want. I haven't brought up even that guy Brian Cody. I didn't even bring up his criminal record because I gave the guy the benefit of the doubt. So I mean, you can do what you want. It's your channel. and I respect whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not here to talk about someone's criminal record. That because in my opinion, we're kind of past that. Now, someone new getting in. Oh, there. Shit. I'm sorry. He's sitting backstage. God, I feel like an asshole. I was reading the chat.
That's okay.
Yeah, for me, I don't feel like the criminal record is going to have a. For me, it doesn't matter because we're past that point. Someone new coming in,
We
of
all three
course
back
we're
in
gonna
here
know
now.
about.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I can't hear her.
Huh. Let me put myself on.
I wonder why.
I wonder why that's so weird.
Yeah, because I definitely hear both of you.
Go to prison for
Hold on
life.
a second. Let me see if I can do something
Damn.
here. I don't know
Okay.
nothing about this stuff.
I
here.
understand. I
Hi,
understand.
English.
Okay.
Huh. That's so weird. So he dropped down, and I'll pay it.
We haven't heard back from Eric. Eric just said what he said, and that was it. But they're still talking about Eric.
Attention when he drops back up. Usually it gives me a little ding, but
Yeah,
I might have just
aggression.
forgot to listen. I'm too invested in the chat. Picture with the date. Take a picture of the Whitaker money with the date. We're gonna try to get to all that. He's agreed to send us a picture of not his personal account, but and Toddie's gonna share it, and then we'll go over it. Right? We're gonna
Yes.
put stuff on her channel because really this is her deal. And it's not, we're both our content creators at the end of the day. Okay. We don't get up here we get up here for the fun of it. Yes. But she also needs to bring it to her stage too, because that's not fair. I like to be fair with people. Period.
Yeah, but we're all on the same side. If it's about the Whitakers, we're all Team
I get
Whitaker.
it.
That's where we're at. Yeah, and I appreciate you. I do appreciate the respect that you give and the common courtesy you give because, as we know, in this world or streets of YouTube streets, it doesn't always come with the common courtesy. But people learn. They learn in order to work with people. This is what you do. You get along with them.
Well, yeah, you get along with them and you don't always have to agree with it. Then that's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But it's respect each other. And that's just basic respect for a human, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like people probably want me to get up here and just drag him. We cannot do that. Okay. Because we're not going to get anything answered. We can have our opinions about personal opinions, but we got to leave that aside. Ask the questions. Here's how I feel about it, Toddy. Whenever I invite someone to my home, I'm not going to treat them like crap. And
Of course
I feel
not.
like if someone comes up on my panel, then they're in my home. Like literally, you guys are in my kitchen.
Right,
Okay?
right,
So
right.
I can't
As
just
you
be.
are in mine. As you are in mine.
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Right.
no, we're sitting at the table having adult conversations over here.
Then fix me a damn sandwich.
You know what? None of us have had any
he can
damn
hear you
lunch,
now.
Patrick. Patrick, let me tell you, you at the wrong channel, my friend. We over here, we are broke, poor, holler hoochies. We are broke, poor, holler hoochies. All right? Oh my gosh. So I was just saying that people are like, well, I'm being easy. No, I'm asking the questions. When I invite
just be shitty. Just be shitty so they'll feel better.
Let me tell you, whenever I invite someone on my panel, it's like inviting them into my home. And I don't have those, I have normal conversations at the kitchen table with people. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, what else would people want? I mean, like,
We want to see you burn, Patrick. We want to see you burn, buddy. Don't you know these are YouTube streets, man? I know Facebook's over there giving you hell. What'd you expect when you come over here to YouTube? I'm just kidding. You know what this has showed me, though? A lot of people care about those three people just down there in Odd, West Virginia. Middle of nowhere, there's three people, part of a family that millions of people give a fuck about. What are you doing, Kat? What do you want? What do you want? That's what it does show me. I'll agree to that. And that shows a little faith in humanity. It does. Facts, Mary. It shows a little faith in humanity. Yeah, disappointing things have gone on. I don't think the Whitakers were built for social media. What do you want, dude? I know. I love you too, buddy. Wants to get up here and walk all in front of y'all.
You want
Screw this
facts and you
stuff.
want the truth. What do you want? Blood?
Right. I mean, I'm not, you know,
Yeah, it does. It does, Pringles. I've already got that. I mean, I'm a helping person too, but like there's only certain types of people I'm willing to help. You know? I want to see you helping yourself. Thank you, Faith. He's my buddy. He's my best buddy. Damn.
I don't care what your blood type is, none of that.
Yeah.
Not true. Did Eric in the admitted that was wrong, JD?
Yeah, but unfortunately, we've got Brian Cody now. That's going to continue filming this family.
Not true. Okay.
Somebody has sent you an email. Apparently, do you see? Just because they
Yeah,
have
let me
it
close
all.
this out. I was
Just
trying
so
to
you-
be on this end, so whenever he came back up, I
Right,
would be available for him, and not leave him, knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't got anything. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you don't
Yeah.
put the 3 L's in it, it's not going to come to me.
You're
There's
right,
a
one
fake
away.
email out there that gets a
I
lot
don't-
of my
I-
emails.
I don't want people to shy away from like thinking that you can't help people, because you can.
Because I have trolls. They don't like me. So please make sure that you use the correct email or I will not get it. Believe it or not, we all have trolls out here that try
Yeah.
to do bad to us.
So I have a question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, and if it triggers you, Patrick, I don't want you to answer it because you don't. Oh, this is something.
I didn't get it just because.
I've just seen a lot of people in the comments asking if you know who Brian. If do you know who Brian Cody is?
Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't know who he was until I figured out that he had 3 other damn aliases, and I used to smash his old lady. So yeah, I know.
Oh no,
Okay,
he didn't
okay.
say. Oh no,
He was a
said,
lot heavier.
Oh man, he looking like the Sphinx. He's my buddy, Primo. He's like my best friend. Seriously. The cat's bored. He was like yawning. He said he smashed Brian Cody's wife. None of my business. Hi, Penny. None of my business, by the way. Come on, Patrick. This isn't fucking 6th grade or 8th grade, or I don't know. I ain't gonna say 6th grade. I don't think I was fucking in 6th grade. I think I was like in the 8th grade, 9th grade, maybe even the 10th. I think I was like 16 before I fucked. Well, that's the same thing Eric said too. You might be right about that, Mackenzie. Good comments. Good comments. You got a cutie pie and a puss? Shout out to motherfucking Primo, man. You hold on, bro. You crazy, Primo. Shout out Primo for donating to our chime. He made it chime, y'all.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Aggressive Defiance TV.
He said, aggressive kitty fun. I fucks with you, AD. I appreciate you, Primo. I fucks with you too, bro.
Aggressive as fuck.
aggressive gang.
Right now, 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 right now.
Night, native. Night.
Earlier in the day, though, right? Because I saw pictures of him, and it was hard for me to figure out if it was him or not. He was heavier in the day, I think so. Right?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never met him.
Oh, you haven't met him? Okay.
No, that'd be a good idea not to. Also, but
yeah, probably
Well, he's
not.
down the street from you every other day now. I mean, he's down the street from you, Patrick. Let's not do that because there ain't nothing but air and opportunity between you two gentlemen. Don't do that. We don't need none of that. You guys are Eskimo brothers, bro. Chill, Patrick. Sleep tight, native. You guys are Eskimo bros, man. Chill.
I know about him, and that's whenever back in 2019. So that's all I know about that.
Okay, all right.
So, do you think, does he live in that area? I don't know. You might have messaged it or mentioned it, but does he live in that area, or is he coming in from another town? And this big, he made a video of this big old bus thingy, big old RV, and I'm like, do you live there, dude, or do you just? I don't know. I found that weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, from what I heard, he lives there, but I don't pay attention to dumbasses, so that's the reason I don't watch him. I block him.
Well,
so you have somebody asking how your leg is.
I don't think so right now, Mackenzie. I don't think so right now. Look at this cat. Kitty. What the hell, dude? Kitty. No, you ain't scratching at that. What do you want, man? Come on, let's get down. Come on. Jesus Christ, man. They have BJ in common. Oh.
How your leg is.
Man, that's awful nice of somebody asking. I was thinking that somebody was going to say, I wish he'd break his damn other leg. But
no, you got somebody here asking how your leg is.
No, someone did ask legit, like, how's your leg doing?
I finally got. Go ahead.
No, before I forget, the shots. What's up with the shots, man?
Oh, the needles. I guess
the needles.
Yeah.
I take TRT.
And what is it for? So people understand.
It's just whenever you get older, your testosterone level is not where it used to be when you're younger.
Okay.
And it just elevates your testosterone.
All right. So there you guys have it. There's the answer to the TTs.
It's men's health. Men's health
stuff, guys. So there you go. Would Patrick, and then my friend, the good Nunya, says, would Patrick be willing to?
Yeah, he's all in this mode, man.
Screenshot of his analytics from July to October.
Whatever the hell that is.
Okay, so
he don't know what analytics are. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
On your Facebook analytics, I don't know what they call it over there because we're YouTubers.
Tells you how much money you made.
Like you have a back end, you can see like how many views you got, how much money you made. And you can do it for each month, or you can do like from June to what did she say? Let me write it down because then I'll have to know.
Down,
from
Get down.
July to October, which would be current.
July. I don't care. It don't bother me none.
So when you get a chance, if you want, send that to me and I'll send that over to Lady K.
Yeah, just send it to.
In the
I'm nervous about putting my email out right now because I'm having a problem with somebody, and
Right.
they're stalking me, and I'm putting my stuff.
Well,
out there
I want to be aware that my analytics are your business and Toddy's business.
Mhm.
It's not anybody else's business.
Got it. Yeah, I won't put it up.
And what would be the sense of it? The people are asking for transparency. Thank you, so tired.
On the screen. I won't. So if you put in the email that you email her, and she can also tell me when she forwards it. If you don't, this isn't to be shared on a. It's for personal information.
Right.
And
see-
I'm going to give you my word. I will not do it.
Well, see,
Like,
the way Facebook works, though, and a lot of people don't understand this. The way Facebook works and is what like monetization works is like one day you might have 5,000. You may make $5,000 and it shows $5,000. But if you don't continue to put content there, it decreases every day by about $400.
No, that's not the way it works. That's because your monthly check is only it's only estimated. And that also includes part of your last month's check. So as your month goes through, the last month's check eats away at that. That's how it works. Sorry.
So it's never
kidding.
It's never correct until the end of the month.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically, but it does tell us how much we have a running tab. Yours doesn't show a running tab each on
don't take none away, girl. Like whatever I make through the months, what I make, it doesn't start taking money away. Lord,
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It does if you're not making as much as you did last month or above, it will. Yes, it will. It will. If you look at the estimated, if you go into the earnings and go into like last month's earnings, the month before earnings, the month before that's earnings, it'll tell you exactly what you made. But like as far as like the estimated, then that ain't what you're getting at the end of the month. It's just estimated. Because it's got part of last month's check. And as it goes through further in that month, it eats away at this month until it gets to that last month. And then you're at the end of this last month. So it's kind of like eating away. It's like having a check held back. If that makes sense.
Like, well, the way Facebook works is like through the month. It's either if you're putting content out, it climbs and it'll keep climbing, and it just depends on what it is that catches someone's attention. But if you go like a day without putting anything out, or you go 2 days without putting anything out, it decreases by about $400 every day.
So is that your now? See, we have something like that. It's called our estimated projection.
You're right, lady.
Right. Yeah. Estimated money, but we have actual money made, like in our dashboard.
Yeah.
Because I never make what they estimate. I'm a broke chick over here. I'm telling you.
Same here, baby.
Okay? And that's okay.
Same here. We ain't making no Patrick Rourke money, are we?
Oh, maybe I can help you out. A lot of people hate you. They're probably watching this shit right now.
No, I get a lot of views, but I tell my friends that are in my computer, don't be super chatting and doing all that. Go take somebody out for ice cream, right? So I only make money off the AdSense. And if we cover StreamYard costs over here, we are freaking happy. We're like, yes, we made it again. Okay. Yeah. So because really it's just for fun, you know what I'm saying? So and I turn my monetization off for certain events, like with children and stuff, because I don't want to profit off of them at all ever. Right. But whenever I run monetization, I don't hide it and I'll do it.
Damn right. Go ahead, lady.
But anyway, I think that if you can show the analytics,
we do work up here. We should be paid. This is work. Like that's just what it is.
and see people can see what you're making, but he needs to do the same. Here's the deal that I feel that people give you they rough you up a lot. I'm one of those people. I'm like, Patrick, come with the damn receipts, man. All right.
Yeah.
But they're not doing the same with Mr. Eric. He
Oh,
hasn't
no.
once.
No, they
Oh,
should.
no.
He
Yeah.
should. He should. I'm holding both of them. Appreciate you, Primo. I'm holding both of their feet to the fire. I still am. I still am.
I don't understand that either, because that's where all the damn funds are at.
Exactly. And I have made videos of Mr. Eric and his
I have too.
sidestepping, and he says one thing one day and does the other. And so I've done it on both sides. Like, hey, accountability here, folks. Where's the money? It's the community's money, and it's also whoever created the content, they get a cut. We know that. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're the person that is willing to have the hard conversations. But Eric is still doubled down, made one video, had Dwayne apparently make a video.
Well, I mean, I don't care to have hard conversations
You're
with
right.
people, and I don't
You're
care
right.
to be honest with people. But there's a difference between having conversations and somebody trying to fucking sacrifice you, and that's not going to happen.
Right.
Okay, well, that
I haven't been getting. Let me check the emails again.
No.
Hang on a second. I got to check this because someone keeps sending me, trying to send me an email, and they're not going through because they're probably not putting the right email in. So,
Do you see Kenny? Do you see Kenny, Patrick?
I seen him this morning.
Okay.
So did the state police or anybody with law enforcement tell you that you are not to have any more contact with them?
No.
They haven't told you to stay away. That's been,
Nope.
been going on. So you can go down there right now and say, "How you doing, family?"
I mean, if I wanted to, but I choose not to. I mean, it's just, since everybody's got involved with them down there and just told them like just all kinds of outlandish bullshit. Like I went and bought me a new side by side and I've got it hid in the woods somewhere. And I'm just like, what? Come on. Just dumb shit.
See, you're catching us off guard because I know there are going to be a million questions whenever we're done with this, because you see how you snuck in and did this to us.
So he said that he's not even fucking with the Whitakers. Then why not give them their money, bro? Then why not just release the funds and say, fuck it. I'm over it. I'm washing my hands of it. I mean, that would be the proper thing to do, right? What are you holding on to money for? Just give them the money, man, and walk away. I can respect that. I can respect that at this point. I mean, there's been enough done, trust me. But I can respect that at this point. After everything that's happened, I have actively seen Betty turn against Patrick on here and call him a liar and all kinds of shit. So if he wanted to say, here's their money, my part of it, this is what I made on my platform that I owe to them, and walks away, yeah, take it. Peace out. I'm done. Like, I'm done. He probably is Strawberry. It's a shitful thing to do, really. Anybody in their right mind wouldn't have done that to somebody. Slide in under somebody else they're making content with and shit. That's fucking bitch shit, bro. It really is. Yep. Yep. Go get a lawyer, retain the lawyer for him, and say, here, there's your money. The thing is, you're not going to get Patrick to go along with that Brian Cody dude to get the attorney, because now you got this Brian Cody dude involved. This shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild, bro. It's not going to stop either, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. But I'm going to end it for the night. I appreciate you guys, man. Keep praying for the 3 that have been affected the most out of all this. Keep praying for the 3 that have been affected the most out of all this. The 3 that have been affected the most. I agree to that, Mackenzie, but let's just see, man. You too, mama. Everybody, have a blessed night. Stay blessed. Less stressed, man. You know, stress, if you guys have less stress, you'll age a lot slower. You'll remain beautiful. You'll remain energetic. You'll have fun throughout the day if you're less stressed. So let's take our time to be less stressed, man. You know what I mean? And also, stay blessed. I'll see you guys again tomorrow because I'm sure there'll be some more info tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Peace.